patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. He'll return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Already got the jet. The jet's already done, bro.
He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Okay.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. And because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people really excited, David, because he has seen...
Oh, he's got some space. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell-block.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
All the damn height.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes.
Is a back-to-back locked in Eugene?
Yeah, it's already done. It's already back-to-back.
These coaches
And
have
I
these
just won
play
the
sheets
Jet
over the
Award.
sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays.
Let's lock it up,
but
man.
you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked.
It's a pick right
He's
here.
already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side.
Lots of room to run. Gets it all the
jump
way
that,
inside
man.
the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just
I got bored in Ann Arbor. I'm climbing bike through a different route.
Movement in football now. All the stem of the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this run.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that
RPO.
He saw something he liked.
Where's
just
the
not
boy
on the same page with his receiver.
ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown.
Y'all getting routed up.
I'll be back in one, maybe two.
I love that from This offense, 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And that one did not work.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Hit as he throws. Ball in the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Good pick.
Man,
who got that?
Great break on the
Super
football.
Hop.
Nice job seeing it squeeze. And a lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first. Your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Cooper. You got him Cooper.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another 1st down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running
of
the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Dropping back, it's Dell. Fires toward the target. And that one's incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
That's crazy.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. Has to get there to move the sticks. Inside
good
the
maneuvering right there.
On the move at the
Fast
30.
as hell.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
Boy, I needed one play out of you, man.
They've
I need
been
you to do
slow and
something.
struggling. They need an explosive
Put you
play
to
to
the
wake
other side.
themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
There you go.
Find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Up.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it down the line.
Why would they just get off the fucking damn stupid as shit?
Saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Just stop covering.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
What these Ducks gonna do this season? Is a back-to-back
Get off the block.
Eugene? I got Gordon and Albert. I'm climbing back through a different league. Gotta see how this season goes. I'll be back in 1, maybe 2.
What's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his
got
hammer for
They'd
a
never
leg,
miss fucking
50
field
plus,
goal.
and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh,
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Turning it on! They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Rush is on him. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, catch the ball.
It's incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Okay.
Pulls it in down the sideline. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Pushes ahead. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. Don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw, it's Dell. Fires into the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
All right, quarterback, you gotta step it up, my boy.
31-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On the run deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there.
54 yards.
To do here on 2nd and long. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down, give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose.
There
he goes.
Hey, Cooper, you balling.
After gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. He's got 67 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Gets it out quickly. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over there. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny win.
He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position.
67 passing yards.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Great kick.
Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end.
Block, get a block.
Spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's down. And the timing just a hair off.
Bro, why don't you got my people in the right position? Darting at the slot. They put him in the fucking slot.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup for 4. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Makes the grab. It's Yates. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Ducks are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Yeah, fucking holding it.
And they can't make the connection.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yardage after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Moncrief. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Bro, guard the fucking tight end.
Than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll take it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Snap to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8?
Bro, why do I got my people in the right position? Guard is a slide.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Dell. Bringing the heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback.
Wide open.
Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Kamara. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Yates. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Dell. It's complete on the right side.
The first completion like fucking 12 fucking throws.
As they stop him at the 43-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the draw. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
So good.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields the punt.
16. Pick the right guy.
A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Back to throw. It's Dell. Quickly complete.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake.
Are y'all gonna block?
Soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
31.
And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw again. Stands in and takes the hit. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Is it a pass rush or what?
Rides the back on the option. The give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to throw. It's Dell.
Get the ball.
He's got him.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Here's a heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on third and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. He'll start this drive firing, trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Can't make the connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Perkins. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That gets them back to within 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Chestnut Hill for a long time.
Touchdown, Ducks! Stealing a score on special teams.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that.
What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Dell. Pressure coming. And it's picked off for the third time today. He'll try to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, it's Gideon. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after taking a big... on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Camara. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Keeps it going. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback.
There he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Woo, that defender just laid the wood. As soon as that guy caught the ball, there it was. Bam. Clean hit for a minimal gain.
Catch in the middle. It's Moncrief. Oh, a lot of space. Inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there and they're down.
Once again, we're sorry as fuck.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pass rush coming after
Finally
the quarterback, and they
sack.
get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice.
Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guy.
Are you fucking kidding me?